Cheers! Welcome to CraftyBitches. Because of social distancing, Andrew and I are separated, but I figured since I'm going stir crazy, I might as well do some crafts. So to tie into our daily dances that we've been doing on Instagram, I wanted to make a costume for my cousin who's stuck with us, quarantined. So today I'm going to attempt to make the rooster from Robin Hood. So I'm going to do a little bill, a little plume, some back feathers, and we'll see if I can make it happen. Let's try it out. So I've got all these extra solid flannels lying around from a different project, and I figured I'd use those to make my rooster outfit. So using my handy roller tool, I've cut out our beak, which I'm going to stuff full of batting and, figure out how to make a hat out of it. So let's move on to the plumage and see if I can get that right. I've also got this nice cutting board so you don't cut through your table, which is something that I have done. So I've got this leftover red corduroy that I'm going to use for the plumage on top of his head. And you know me, I'm just gonna eyeball it because that's who I am. Kind of do whoop, 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 whoop. This corduroy is actually coming in handy. I don't know if you can see it. Nope, but I can see it. So here I go. So now I've got my plume, I've got my beak. Let's try and make them into a hat. And then I'm gonna attempt to turn these into a rooster tail. We'll find out, we'll see if it works. All right, so this is gonna be stuffed full. So it'll look like that. And then somehow I've gotta connect this. Oh, but actually we need it to be like kind of cap-like, right? Because it has to be a hat. So, okay. We're figuring it out. And this is stuffed. Are we making progress? Not too shabby. All right, so we're gonna take our pinned together two pieces. The outside of the fabric is what's actually going to be inside, so you're going to turn it around. So I'm just going to follow all along this and leave this bottom half open so it could be like a hat. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so now that we've sewn all of that together, we can turn it inside out. And ideally, let's get this out of the way. Ideally, it will keep the shape that we want. But so far, it's looking pretty cute. Okay, so now we've got our little plume here. So I've got extra batting lying around like usual, so I'm going to stuff this and see if it looks any good. A really weird oven mitt. I think that looks pretty good. Do we do this? Connect the whole thing? Stuff this full? Okay, so now we're going to sew our beak together. Super easy, all around. Leave the straight line open, and then we'll stuff that full, and then we'll try and connect the two and see if this looks like a hat. Okay, so let's stuff the beak. Beak-like? Not too shabby. I think we need a little bit more red to make sort of a flap that's going to go down and stick around his head. So Okay, so I'm going to connect this flap around the rooster to try and give it some weight so it'll stay on his head. And then it'll also make him look slightly more rooster-like. Oh, have I done it backwards? Oh no! It should be like this, yeah? What? I'm just gonna go with it. Now, if we make our beak and connect it to this, it's not looking too bad. Does it look like I put a giant kidney on my head? Okay. Well, okay. I might have to adjust some of this, but it is coming along. Got matching thread so it won't show up. I'm going to attempt to connect the beak. I'm also going to clean up this front seam. Maybe I'll do that first. I'm going to attempt to connect these right on the seam so you can't even tell that I did it. And since this is going to be for a one-time use only, it doesn't have to look perfect. Now let's sew the other side. Now our beak is attached to our plume. And I'm really hoping this is gonna fit on Stu's head. But I think it looks pretty great. Should I add eyeballs? Let's see if I've got some extra buttons lying around and we can make little eyeballs. Oh, okay, these match. So these could be our little eyeballs. I'm gonna try and gauge where these eyeballs should go. Just about there, should look okay. Just about. There. Stu!
Hello.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi. Making this thing?
I'm filming a crafting video.
Oh gosh, okay.
It's not live, but. Yeah. I mean, I can just cut this. What do you think?
So good. You're so clever.
Is it cute?
Uh-huh.
So, now I'm going to attach the eyeballs. So, now I'm going to attach the eyeballs, and I'm going to use black thread so that looks like his pupils. Okay, there's one eyeball down. One more to go. All right, now we've got two eyeballs. Hopefully they don't look too terrifyingly dead inside. I think if we attach a little tie here, it's gonna look pretty freaking awesome. The rooster does sort of have a set of, let's say, balls hanging from his chin, so maybe we try to find a way to make that a tie? Let's see. Right? Ow. Pin in my face. Ah, okay. Maybe even lower. So they could be even longer. Maybe we have to get rid of some of this. It's looking a little Magneto. Yes? Got my little wattles. So I cut two pieces together. Once again, I'm gonna put the inside on the outside and the outside on the inside, pin it together, stitch it up, leave a hole, turn it inside out, and then we can stuff it and it'll have some volume. seems like all hope is lost, but you just keep pulling at it. Eventually, you will get it to turn out. Sometimes you need like a chopstick or a pen with the cap on to pull it through and really get all those points out. Now we're gonna stuff our second kidney. I mean, it looks weird, but it's gonna be great. Just gonna tie. Hope it's long enough. This may not be long enough. I think I have to extend it. Okay. I took the two ends and tucked them into each other and pinned them, and now I can hand sew it so we get a nice little seam. So we've got our first part sewn up. Now we're gonna do the second half. So we're gonna pull it apart, tuck them into each other, and then pin it into place. Now it's pinned into place. We can take our needle and thread and hand stitch it so we don't see the seams. You can take out your pins. Might squish it around a bit. And we've got our second one. Since these aren't quite long enough to tie, I'm going to add an extender onto our chicken head so it'll be easier to tie, like a little bonnet. I'm gonna cut this in half because I need two of them. I'm gonna turn it inside out and sew up a seam and turn this inside out. I'll have a clean line and I can attach it to be the tie for the gobble gobbles? What are those called? Wattle wattles? Wattles. Now I basically just made a tube and you can tuck the raw edge into itself like so. Then you take the thing you want to attach it to. Now I've got a beautiful-ish extended wattle. All right, let's see. Oh, this is very exciting. Okay, so now if we do this, there's enough wattle room. It's a yes. All right, now I just have to work on the plumes, the back feathers, and I think we're pretty close. Okay, so feathers are gonna take way too long. I think it's a no-go. Although I seem to have made some sort of Dr. Seuss, Grinch, Cindy Lou Who? Fascinator? Anyway, how cool does he look? And we've got our little gobble gobbles up in here. Now I just have to see if it'll fit my cousin. So you can keep an eye out for this on our Instagram. Make sure to subscribe, follow us at MovieBitches. We've been doing our daily dances to keep ourselves from going sane, keep the fun, keep the silliness in the world. And so you'll see Stu's daily dance soon. Hopefully I haven't spoiled it too much. Cheers!